snow is falling down, and it is cold outside. We gather around the fireplace, and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday.
It's day 10 of Vlogmas, and December 10th is kind of a big deal in our house because today marks the day that I was told my cancer was in remission from non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, and today is the 10th year anniversary of that remission. So yay me. So I just want to take a quick second just to say that, because I am so grateful and blessed that I beat cancer, and I could not have done it without the support of my family. And yeah, 10 years today. Okay, today is also a fun day because it's also Giving Tuesday. That is what I'm calling every Tuesday in December. Our family has a tradition, my husband David, our children Grace and Aiden, and myself, where we try and pick an organization, a family, something to donate to every year for Christmas. And this year we've picked a couple, and we're going to be dropping off our donations today to our first organization we picked, and it is an organization that is collecting gifts for seniors in nursing homes, or what they call here in Ontario long-term care homes. A lot of these seniors have no family, and they would have nothing to open at all Christmas Day. That breaks my heart, I gotta tell you, just a little bit, especially since I no longer have grandparents. We lost my last living grandparent, my grandmother Lyons, just in August. And I can't imagine her being alone on Christmas. And Nanny loved Christmas, though Christmas was hard for her because she actually lost her father Christmas Eve in the 60s. And it was always a hard time for her, but she still loved Christmas. She was a very faithful woman, so Christmas meant a lot to her that way. And Christmas also meant family. And we always had huge dinners at my grandmother Lyons and grandfather Lyons' house for a lot of the holidays, but especially Christmas. So we do this in honor of our grandparents today. My grandparents, David's grandparents, to make sure that they are not going to go without anything. And we decided to pick enough to buy for 5 seniors. And they give you a list of things that they think that would make good gifts that they recommend. So this is what we picked up for the seniors that we are donating to today. So one of the things they recommend is flashlights. So we're going to put our 5 flashlights into here. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm missing one. Where is mine? They also recommend scrunchies. So we're going to put those in here, and hopefully I'll find my other flashlight. They recommend dishcloths. So we're going to put this in here. I mean, and that's the thing, the things that they ask for are not expensive things. And honestly, they're things that I think a lot of us, including us, take for granted. So, and then they also ask for dish towels. So we got some dish towels. They ask for lip balms, unscented lip balms. So we got some lip balms. Glass cleaning cloths. More napkins. More dishcloths. Here. Today is actually the last day to drop off, so we have to drop off. But we also had freeze and rain again. But it is supposed. There it is. It is supposed to be ending very, very soon. So toothbrushes. And of course, toothpaste to go with the toothbrushes. More of the glass cleaning kits. Toothpaste. Toothbrushes. And the last scrunchie. I picked up these. These were in the same department as the glass cleaning kits. They're magnifiers and they do light up. I have one and I love it. So I thought they would make a nice little addition. They asked for pocket calendars, and we actually picked these up when we were in New York last month. So we picked up 5 of them. I should have put these on the bottom, and large print crossword puzzles. So we picked up 5 of those. One of the other things that we wanted to get that was in the recommendation was sugar-free candy or chocolate. We couldn't find it. I don't know, I assume maybe in the pharmacy section, but we didn't have a chance to go. So, but I think we got a nice little box here. So we are gonna be dropping that off today. So that will be heading off to the seniors. Last week, David and I donated our time. We volunteered and drove for Meals on Wheels, which was a nice time. And to know that they, by the end of this year, will be feeding 90,000 people, mostly seniors, in our area for Meals on Wheels just blew my mind. So that was one thing we did. Like I said, we're doing the seniors. Next week, we have our other organization we decided to donate to, and we'll talk about more of that next week. I also have another busy day today because where we are donating the box for the seniors is also where we shop at the grocery store. And they've had turkeys on sale for 98 cents a pound, which is a good deal here for us, since last Thursday. And I have not had a chance to get there. And 2 of the days we were gonna go, the weather was horrible. I was not gonna take the chance driving there. So I'm hoping they still have some left. The sale is still on for 2 more days. So I'm hoping we can go. I'd love to get 2, but I'll take 1. So we're gonna stop there. I'm also got a hankering for peanut butter fudge, which is weird because I usually don't even make it. So we're gonna make some peanut butter fudge today. And silly me, ugh, I didn't check my evaporated milk in my store shelves. I thought I had lots of cans. I clearly used them all. And did not double check when I was doing my Stock It September / Stock It November challenge for myself. So I'm a little bit upset with myself, but we're gonna get around that and we're gonna make our own evaporated milk today for the fudge recipe. So this is gonna be fun and it's very simple. The other thing I'm gonna make is probably Gracie's second favorite cookie. Her first favorite cookie is snickerdoodles, which we will be making this Christmas. But we're also gonna be making some coconut macaroons, not macaron, macaroon. I love them too, but they're Gracie's second favorite. She loves them. And Gracie and I are the only ones who like coconut. The boys, Aiden and David, they don't like the texture at all. They don't mind flavor of coconut, but they don't like the texture. Gracie and I don't mind it. So I'm also gonna be making those today, and half will be going off to David to work tomorrow. So we don't have all those cookies in the house. I also have a little bit of news to share with you all. If you all remember, last month I shared that David and I had a big secret that I was excited to share with you all, and you all did your guesses. And I want to tell you today is the last day to have your guesses on what you think the announcement is going to be, because we're going to announce tomorrow what the big surprise is, what the secret is. So make sure you come back tomorrow to find out what that secret is, and don't forget to put your guesses down in the comments. Some of you have had some really good ones, and I'm not saying if any of you are right or wrong yet. So the store doesn't open where we drop off the senior box for another 45 minutes or so. That should give me just enough time to start on the evaporated milk and have that all done and ready and cool for when we come back. Yeah, we're gonna do that next. So to make evaporated milk, you need regular milk and a saucepan. That is it. So you're gonna need 60% more regular milk than what the recipe calls for your evaporated milk. So my recipe calls for 5 ounces, which is gonna be about 9 ounces of regular milk, or just a little bit over a cup. And we're gonna get it into the saucepan. So we're gonna bring this to a boil. Once it has boiled, we're gonna put it down to a simmer, and then I'll have to measure how much is 5 ounces once it's been going for a few minutes.
Be sure to hit that thumbs up. And be sure to hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell so you don't miss any videos.
You could also substitute heavy cream or whipping cream. You would need to dilute it a little bit. You could also do half and half. Again, I don't have those, so I'm having to resort to this. And at least it's fairly simple. So if you're like me and you goofed and you didn't realize you didn't have any evaporated milk on your shelf, at least you know you can make it yourself fairly easy. That took about 10 minutes, so it takes a little bit of time, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm going to actually buy more evaporated milk. I probably will today when we go to get the turkey, but at least I know I could have waited, I guess, but I wanted to see just how hard it was. And I will use this in the recipe today, but I'm gonna buy some cans of evaporated milk. Okay, I'm gonna get this in the fridge to cool down. We are gonna get bundled up and we are going to head to the store to drop off the shop that they are accepting the donations for the seniors. We're back and we dropped off our big box of donations. They didn't have a lot in the box. I'm hoping they've already picked some up as things are going, but today was the last day to drop them off, so I'm glad we did that. The roads actually were pretty good. They were bare, so road crews did a great job. Lots of frozen trees, and I'll put some in here. I mean, I don't like ice storms because they're so dangerous, but man, do they make for some beautiful scenery. Just gorgeous. And one of our bushes at the front of our end of our yard looks like there's a star on top of the tree. Like, that just was beautiful to me, so I wanted to share that with you all. And it started up again, but the temperature is rising very steadily. We're gonna be almost 50 degrees here, friends, and tomorrow too. Like, that is crazy temperatures for us here in December. And then we're really, really cold for a couple days, and then we're mild again, and then who knows what we got next week. So, the turkeys. They did not get any in. She said even the one in the next town over did not get any of the 98-cent a pound turkeys. They're not sure why. She said their last truck before the sale ends would have been today, and there were none on the truck today. So hopefully they'll go on. We did get turkeys. They end up kind of like setting a price on some of them, which we figured out end up being $1.41 a pound. Not the greatest, not the worst. We've seen $3 a pound. So we picked up one and hope that they'll maybe go on sale in the next week or two so I can pick up a couple of more. We love turkey dinner, and I love having it at least, you know, sometime in maybe January or February. But we did pick up a few other things because there were some deals that I didn't even know about. So I'm gonna share with you our quick little haul we got. Okay, 5 pounds of sweet potatoes. These were on sale for $3 a bag. And I earned some special PC points that, you know, you can cash in towards groceries. Yeah, so that was a good price, and they're a good size. I don't like them, lately I've been getting them too big, and I actually like these smaller size ones. So a bag of them. That was David running back outside for something. Okay, so yes. Small thing of peanut butter. Yeah, we usually get it at Costco because, you know, Aiden lives on peanut butter. This was on sale, and again, I earned a few points for buying it, but I know he just opened one of the big ones from Costco. I'm pretty sure we have another one, but I'm going to be doing a lot of baking that has some peanut butter in it, so I just thought I better grab one. 2 things of chocolate milk. This was on for $5.99. Not the greatest, like save $1. I can't believe this is $7 now. That's crazy. David grabbed some chocolate milk. It's one of his and Aiden's favorites. That was on for $2 each. Crackers for Christmas Eve were on sale. I think they were $1.88 a box. You wanna know something crazy? Okay, so the snowflake design was on sale, but the normal crackers were not. They're the same thing, but okay. So yes, I got them for $1.88 a box, and we got these Triscuit. I haven't seen Triscuit like this. It says they're new, so they're new to us, but I like Triscuit. So we got them for New Year or Christmas Eve. Aiden loves pineapple juice. He's really, I'm making sure he doesn't drink too much of it because it is very acidic. And it is hard to find. Next time pineapple goes on sale, I'm going to buy a bunch and juice it and can it for him. This has got no added sugar. These were on sale for $3.99. Not the greatest, but it's what we found. And I'd rather he grab one of these than, you know, a soda or something. So I did tell him he has to be careful though, because this still is acidic. But $3.99, they were on sale, $1 off. And then I didn't even know these were on sale. These were on $5 off. And we really like this PC Blue Menu meat lasagna. The PC Blue Menu means it has less, well, that doesn't bother me, but it has less salt than the regular one. And yeah, so that was $7, $5. And honestly, I can't make a lasagna for less than $7. And it's only Dave and I who eat this. Picked up for lunch, quick lunches. We really like these. These came out last year during the PC Holiday. These are the basically stuffed pizzas. These are $6 a packet, and I did get 2. Just, you know, it's such a crazy time right now. I have not been eating lunch because I've either been too busy with Vlogmas or other work that I've been working on. So yeah, I thought I'd grab them. I'm out of yogurt, so I just got myself a small container of yogurt. That is $5. Here's our $17 turkey. It is 5 kilograms or 12 pounds. So 12-pound turkey for $17. Like I said, not the greatest, but we'll go with it. And then, evaporated milk was on sale. $1.66 a can. So I got 6 cans, and it's the whole milk variety. I did not get the 2% because I will be making some pumpkin pie. I will be making some more candy or whatnot. It has a very, very, very long expiration date. This is great for emergency milk if I need it for tea, hot chocolates. David's even known to be using it in his cereal. And when David was a baby, this was the formula that he got as a baby. That's what they did. So really great. I wouldn't recommend that now, obviously, but that's what he, yeah, that's what they did. So yeah, 6 cans. I was so happy. It's like, you know, the universe was smiling down on me or whatever, and it's like, hey, you need this, it's on sale. I've never seen the brand name go. The no name was more money. So I was really happy. So that was just our small haul from No Frills today. Went in for a turkey and ended up getting all this too. So our grand total was $71.92. Hopefully turkeys go on sale. Our flyers come out tomorrow. So Grace and I might be running out real quick on Thursday. We'll see. Really has to be some really good deals for long-term storage and a turkey for me to go out this week. Okay, time to make peanut butter fudge. And this is a recipe, a vintage recipe that I am using from this cookbook, Gooseberry Patch, 101 Christmas Recipes. Okay, and that is the recipe I am using. But I am going to change it a little bit. So I'm just going to read you what the recipe is that they're calling for, and then I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. 2½ cups of sugar, 1/4 cup of butter, 5 ounces of evaporated milk, 3/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 cup creamy peanut butter, 7-ounce jar of marshmallow cream, 1 cup of peanut butter chips, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and you can add 1/2 cup of chopped nuts. Now, I've decided to only do 2 cups of sugar, which I think is still going to be very sweet, because the peanut butter is sweet, the marshmallow cream is sweet. And I decided instead of peanut butter chips, I'm going to add semi-sweet chocolate chips, one, to add a little bit more bitterness to this recipe so it's not so sweet. And I just love peanut butter and chocolate. Like, I think peanut butter cups are the best invention in the world. So that's what I'm going to do. So, little thing about me. I love fudge, I do, but I haven't always had great luck making it. I don't know what it is about it with me and fudge, but I am determined to conquer it. So I am going to use my candy thermometer, and fudge is between 237 and 239 Fahrenheit, because boiling for 5 minutes and then removing from heat and adding the other ingredients just doesn't always work for me. So I'm going to go by the thermometer. Okay, it came to a boil. I'm going to set the timer also, and I have this thermometer and my digital one. I'm not taking any chances today.
Last year I thought about how things can come around just like that if everyone is here to celebrate one day. We have our ups and downs, but when there's love there's always a way, and oh, this time
that's 5 minutes. Now we're going to add our cup of peanut butter, a whole jar of marshmallow cream, definitely a treat. This fudge. This is not something I would be eating every day. Okay. 1 cup. I'm adding the semi-sweet chocolate chips. This is where you would add the peanut butter chips if that's what you're gonna use. And then we're gonna do a splash of vanilla. Now, the recipe says beat. That to me says mixer, handheld mixer, but I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna use it. I just think it will make a mess of my mixer. And we're just gonna stir it. It says beat well till incorporated. Whew. Everything is incorporated. So I don't have 9x9 baking pans anymore. I forgot. I had to throw mine out. So I've lined this sheet, this is 9x9, with some tin foil. And we're gonna make our own 9x9 pan. And we're gonna spread this into it. And then we're gonna refrigerate it for 2 to 3 hours. We're gonna make Grace's second favorite cookie, and I'm going to be using my 1972 Betty Crocker cookbook that I picked up at a vintage store a couple of weeks ago, and it is different than the ones I've used in the past. So again, I'm kind of 50-50 with the macaroons on whether they turn out. They always taste good. They just don't always keep their nice rounded shape. A lot of times they go flat on me. So I'm hoping this recipe, because there's one thing they do different in this that I have never done before. So I have 2 room temperature egg whites in my bowl. And this is the part that is new to me. They say a dash of salt in with the egg whites. I've never done that. Let's see if it works. So we're gonna let these go. So we want soft peaks, and then we'll be adding 2/3 cups of sugar. We're at soft peaks, so now we're going to gradually add our 2/3 cups of sugar. Okay, that is a nice stiff batter here. So now we're going to add 1 1/3 cups of coconut. And apparently coconut used to come in a can because the recipe calls for 1 3.5 ounce can of coconut, and then it has in parentheses 1 1/3 cup. So I guess it used to come in a can. Okay. And we're just going to fold it in. All right, that looks good. My oven is set to 325, so very low setting. I'm going to use my smallest cookie scoop, and we're going to just scoop them onto either a greased cookie sheet or a parchment lined cookie sheet. And these are going to go into that low oven, temperature oven, for 20 minutes.
Whoa, oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da, making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people.
It's one of those videos. I went to take the fudge out and it broke. Completely big hunks of it broke. I should have tried to keep them in there and cut. But we're going to try and cut a piece off and test it anyway. Maybe it's still a little warm. I don't know. It seems like it's set up. It does seem a little dry, so I'm thinking putting the chocolate chips in there might not have been a good idea, but it's too late now. All right, we're going to try it. Mmm. Very good. It also could be because I didn't put as much sugar in, and that's why it didn't set up, but I gotta tell you, I'm glad I didn't, because it's sweet. Wow, I could not eat a lot of that. It's good though. Peanut butter, chocolate, can't go wrong, but it's sweet. It's not that adding the chocolate was a bad idea. I'm thinking I should have melted them a bit first because I think when I added them like I did, it seized up. And that's what's giving the fudge a little bit of a dry, different texture. But it's delicious, so we're gonna count it 80% successful. Okay. I'm gonna try one of the cookies and see how they turned out. They're chewy, but they shouldn't be this crispy. They're chewy on the inside. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that. That's how I want them to look. They shouldn't have this crunch, but it actually gives it kind of two different textures, which is kind of nice. That's how I expect the cookie to look the whole way, and why I expect the texture to be this soft, spongy coconut. But they're not bad. Just not what I thought. They're still edible. I don't know if I'll have David take any to work. I don't know. I might have him because we don't want to eat all this fudge. I really don't. I just wanted a little bit of it. And honestly, that one bite, I think my craving's taken care of. So we'll see you back here tomorrow for day 11. Remember, tomorrow is the big reveal of the secret I've been keeping for about a month. So make sure you come back tomorrow to check it out. I'm so excited to share it with all of you. We'll see you tomorrow.